And we're live. Hey guys, welcome back to the Financial Experiment. Today we're going over a new stock that I started a position in that I'm super excited about. This stock is called Switchback Energy. And by the way, you can probably see I'm doing things a little bit differently today with the whole streaming thing. So hopefully it'll work out. Now let's see if we can go into the website. There we go. So why Switchback Energy? Well, they're essentially a reverse merge with ChargePoint. And if you don't already own an electric vehicle, like my ugly Nissan Leaf that I reluctantly drive around with its 80-mile range, you may not know what ChargePoint is. Essentially, it is the #1 charge station in the United States. No matter where you are, if you need to charge your electric vehicle, you're probably going to have one of these laying about. And essentially, as of 2019, the electric vehicle penetration in the United States was only 1.8%. So only about 1.8% of all electric vehicles, of all vehicles were electric. And all of these vehicles need somewhere to charge. Now you might be thinking, hey, a lot of these cars are probably Teslas because Tesla has a huge chunk of the electric vehicle market and Tesla has their own proprietary chargers. So how do we fix that? How can we still make money off of Teslas knowing that they're most of the cars? Well, let's take a look at our options. Here, this is where I live, by the way. I live in Gainesville, Florida. And there is one Tesla supercharger where I live. There's about 12 of them lined up in a row. This is also Tesla's official site. So aside from that, where else could I go to charge if I have a Tesla? Well, you could go to La Quinta Inn if you're, staying there for a bit. There, I think they have like one or two. Or you could go right here to Fairfield Inns. Again, I wouldn't feel comfortable going to a hotel that I'm not staying at to charge my Tesla. So really, you have one option if you have a Tesla here in Gainesville. Now, if you go over to ChargePoint, here's the exact same map. I have seen Teslas charging at these charge points all the time because don't forget, when you buy a Tesla, it comes with a converter so that you can charge with a universal charger. So if you have a Tesla, even if you have a Tesla, you're still going to use ChargePoint. They're still going to make money off of you because they're simply the biggest in the United States. Here we see we have 22 different charge stations right here. And what I like about this is that you can go to the app and see which charge stations are being used up, which are available. For example, there's 4 here, but I know that 2 of them are being used. So if I really need a place to charge, well, I guess 2 available is still not so bad. All right, so what about the finances? How do they make money? Well, what I like about this company also is that when you install their charge point, they actually charge a monthly fee for upkeep. So it doesn't matter if people are charging at your charge station, which they will be, by the way. It can be challenging to find an available charge station depending where you're going or the time of the day or, different things. So let's go over here. According to Seeking Alpha, I'm just reading this article, ChargePoint controls of 73% of the EV charging market. This is worldwide. Okay, here's ChargePoint compared to their closest competitor. So yes, that's another thing. Investing into ChargePoint would be kind of like investing into gas stations as gas cars were becoming a thing. Right now, like I mentioned, as of 2019, and these numbers, of course, will have to be updated. But as of last year, only 1.8% of all vehicles in the United States were electric. Let's run that up to 2%. So what's going to happen when it becomes 4%? Then all of a sudden, you have twice as many electric vehicles and there's a need for twice as many electric vehicle chargers. Okay? What's going to happen when it becomes 10%? That's already a 5x from where we're at, well, as of last year. I don't know what the numbers are this year because the year hasn't ended. So I'm sure within about 2 months, we'll have updated numbers for 2020. But the growth potential that I see with this company and the risk factor, what's the risk? That electric vehicles aren't going to penetrate the market, as quickly maybe? Maybe that's a potential thing. Competition? Yeah, sure, there could be competition. But overall, the growth potential I see for this company is huge. Let's go down a little bit. So going into the United States, we see that they still hold a 44% market share in the United States. That's huge. I mean, let's imagine when electric vehicles make up, say, half. And now this is, of course, many years from now. This is a long-term investment. I'm not expecting to double my money in the next year or two, but rather, 5 to 10 years. I'm sure this will be worth a lot more. So let's say that they no longer control 44%, but they control half of that. Let's say they control 20%. Okay, if the amount of chargers required are still so much more, it's still easily like a doubling, tripling, quadrupling of the stock price. What else do we have here? I did notice during the lockdown, of course, I wasn't going anywhere. I was stuck at home. So for 2020, there was a slight reduction in how many charges there were. However, remember, Charge Station doesn't care whether or not anyone is charging at their stations. They charge a monthly service fee. So they're making money either way, which is one thing I really like about it. And it's also so convenient. I mean, you pull up to the station, you tap your card on the little screen, and then from your phone, you can control, whether you want to stop charging if you're satisfied, or you can keep charging. It'll also let you know if someone has disconnected your charger. They might be jerks. If you need a place to charge for sure, you can see what's available. So I'm very excited about this particular stock, and I went ahead and put about $900 into the stock on Friday. Of course, as soon as I did that, it started to go down, so I'm down about 5% already. But of course, as far as long-term goes, man, there's so much potential. I am very excited. So I just wanted to make that quick video and show you guys, some of the reasons why I'm so excited about this stock, and hopefully there'll be more to come. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.